Hey y'all, it's Auntie. And we gotta be quiet because my family's asleep, but I had to tell y'all something. Well, I was looking at some news this morning and I heard about Lakin Snelling. Well, I'm pretty sure y'all know about it. It's a UK cheerleader. Yeah, right here out of Lexington, Kentucky. 5 minutes down the road from my house. Lakin Snelling. She's from Tennessee, but she was a University of Kentucky cheerleader here in Lexington. Y'all, Lakin Snelling went through her whole last semester pregnant, and she was a cheerleader. Let's talk about it. Well, one, Lakin stopped posting around in June of this year, which everyone thought was weird because Lakin was a content creator, an influencer, right? She loved to post. They said she was very, very much into her looks, as she should have been. She's a gorgeous girl. They also say that she pretty much like lived her life like a Barbie. She thought she was a Barbie. Her dorm was all pink. She loved to dress in all pink, blonde hair, blue eyes, just a frilly kind of girl, with a lot of big dreams to get married and have children, things like that. But Lakin ended up hiding her pregnancy the entire time. Y'all, there's pictures, as you can see. Looks like she may be pregnant, but as a woman, y'all know we get bloated. It didn't mean she's pregnant, but she looks a little pregnant in some of the pictures. And I guess no one noticed, or did they? Right, right. Now, what happened was the night that Lakin went into labor. Obviously, she panicked. Um, she ended up giving birth. The baby was wrapped in a towel, put in a trash bag. She cleaned up the mess and threw all of the cleaning supplies on top of the baby, tied the trash bag up, put it in the back of her closet. Right. Now, what would make a young girl do that? We all know there's a few reasons. She was an adult, but she was still in college. Maybe she was afraid of the way it looked. I don't know. Maybe, she felt like her family would be disappointed, whatever, whatever. Um, what was also strange about it was we're going through this. No one knows the baby daddy. I think possibly Lakin tried to hide this because she has no clue who the father is. Yes, yes, it happens all the time. We don't speak of it as much with, college girls who are cheerleaders. They're typically not the baby mama with all the baby daddies. But I think that's some of Lakin's problem. It's between two different men. They've been asking, but nobody is admitting, and Lakin ain't saying who the daddy is. Um, but let's go back to when the baby was found. Okay. Now, I just told y'all she placed the baby in the closet underneath cleaning supplies, right? In a trash bag. Well, a roommate called the police. I don't know how the roommate found it, but I know a roommate called the police. The police came, was asking her questions. Of course, they couldn't find Lakin. Took them about an hour to find Lakin Snelling. Don't know where she was at, but anyway, once she was found, yes, she was arrested. And she was bonded out, I think, $100,000 bond, $50,000 bond, something like that. Again, Lakin Snelling is out of Tennessee. But let me tell y'all something that is deeper. Maybe y'all haven't heard. There is an old classmate. They had an interview with an old high school classmate, Mrs. Kite. I don't know the first name. It's Mrs. Kite, though, and it's in the Daily Mail. Look it up. Mrs. Kite stated that Lakin was always a bully. hmm She said that Lakin Snelling, even in high school, always bullied people, thought she was better than people. She only dealt with people who had plenty of money. She said she was extremely materialistic. Well, none of that's that big. That sounds like a lot of normal teenage girls. I mean, it does. It's sad but true. This is the kicker. She said that in high school, she was only hung, like I said, with kids with money, but she also tried to run over a classmate with her Jeep. Yes, Lakin Snelling tried to run over a classmate with her Jeep, per Mrs. Kite, allegedly. This was said in the Daily Mail, right? Mrs. Kite said that she bullied the girl so bad that the young lady transferred schools because of Lakin Snelling, allegedly. Now I hope that's not true because that does not look good for Miss Snelling. But yeah, that's the new update on the Lakin Snelling case. Not only was a baby found in her closet, not only do we not know who the baby daddy is, and she ain't saying and they ain't saying, um, we have found out that Lakin was a bully that tried to run over a high school classmate with her Jeep, allegedly. Anyway, we'll keep you posted with Miss Lakin Snelling. But yeah, University of Kentucky ex cheerleader. Things that make you say, hmm.